name's Noreen from Joy Cards, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And welcome to my YouTube channel, yay! For more of my Stampin' Up! Card videos, make sure you click on the subscribe button and that little bell, and you'll be the first to be notified when my videos are released. So today's video is Paper Pumpkin, yay! Anyway, I did kind of open this, so there's no surprise to me. But what we've got going here is a gingerbread theme. So we've got these cool little gingerbread stamps, and then we're going to get Blushing Bride for the ink. And this month is not only gingerbread, but they're more like gift cards. So you make these little boxes and you put gift cards in them and you put them in little envelopes. So here are the little envelopes here, and then here are the little gingerbread gift card holders. So I'm assuming you just fold these in like this and you decorate them. So we'll be doing that. And then this is really cool. I love the stickers. They have these little candy stickers that are really cool. A bunch of dimensionals, glue dots, and tear tape, which is awesome. And then here are some die cuts of little gingerbread houses that are really super cute. And they just come out and you take out the little door. And some have a heart, some have a star, and some have another little design like that. So you get a bunch of those. And then here are the sentiment tags. So I'm going to make theirs. And here's the back side of that. I'm going to make some, I'm going to make theirs, and then I'll make my alternatives, but I will be back. Here are Paper Pumpkin's suggestions. So first is a gift card holder, which is really cool. I'm definitely going to make these. I usually sell the kits, you know, with my alternatives and get rid of them. But I'm definitely going to make these because I've got a lot of gift cards to give away. So that's one, and that's super cool. The next one is they said to make a card. Now, what I did is I just traced this on some DS paper and finished it off. But I think it's a little too small for a card. I probably wouldn't use it this way. And then the third one is to use it as a gift tag. So I did the same thing. I traced it. Remember to trace it, put the paper on, and then punch the hole. I did not do that, so word to the wise. But this is kind of nice. So this could be a nice gift tag. So as for my alternatives, I'm going to switch to my husband's little new DJI toy here. And I'm going to show you my alternative because it's not a card. So here I go. Okay, so this is my husband's new toy, so I'm not very proficient in it, so hopefully this will go well. The reason why I wanted to show you this, because my alternative is not a card. I made a little diorama, so I didn't know how it was going to look with my camera going down, but I took the Paper Pumpkin box and I used DS paper and I decorated the whole box. And I would suggest that you do that first as well. Cover it with paper. And then I kind of winged it because I did everything kind of backwards. But you can see that there's gold trim, that gold rope around the edges here. I've got Merry Christmas here, and I've got stars or snowflakes there. I've cut snowflakes in the background here and used that snowflake splendor paper in the background. And on the bottom, so it looks like snow. I used a whole bunch of things. Here's the house, and right now I don't have it affixed to the diorama. I have a little like fake candle thing in it, and that's because it has windows here on the side. That's why I wanted to do it. I know it's so hard to tell. Oh, by the way, there's a moose in the background. Look at my moose. Isn't he cute? Here's my moose. Here's a window. And inside of the house, you can't tell because it's on a, one of these things. But here, I'll open it like that. I gave it some like candy cane wallpaper. And so I'm going to switch this back to the normal kind of viewing here. And I'll just turn the box the other side. But this is really cool. Look at the Christmas tree I did. I used that mesh metallic ribbon. I used a star element. This is really kind of cool, and it was super fun. It took forever, but that's okay. This would be a great little craft to make with your kids. So let me switch back because it's driving me crazy. I'm back to normal view. I did want to show you the things that I used. When I was making these snowflakes here, of course, I stamped it with snowflake wishes and die cut it. For the stars that are in the background on the DS paper, I used stitched stars. For the Merry Christmas down below here, I used silver foil and gold foil with that gold ribbon, and I used Playful Alphabet. And then the trees. Okay, so the trees, what I did for these trees, there are actually 4 cuts of this die. I did 2 in Just Jade and 2, I should have used Shimmery White, but I used Whisper on there. And then what you do is you take the Just Jade and you cut out from one end to one end all these little pokey little tree limbs here. And then when you mount the white one behind it, you poke it out and it gives that snow effect. And then what I did is I made one tree with the jade and the white and another tree with the jade and the white. And then I made a little, like a little anchor from Best Plaid Builder. And how I did it is I took this die and I cut it out. And then I took the graph here, and this is just one I haven't used, and I made like a little H. And then I cut these 2 off, okay? And I pulled this up and I put it in between the 2 trees. And then when I came over to the paper, I put a little slit in the DS paper with a really sharp X-Acto knife. And then I put these 2 together, slid it through the slit, and then on the other side pulled them out and then nailed them down. So in fact, when you're putting this box together, like I said, put the DS paper on the box entirely first, except don't tack down this piece, because you're going to be pulling it up and trying to see where you want to put all your trees and stuff. So this is how I made the anchor, not only for the trees, but for the moose. And that moose is like, I think there's 8 mooses all just nailed together. And then on each little foot, I made this little anchor and cut the slits in the DS paper and anchored it down, and then taped it on the back. So that's how I did that, is with this particular die here. And then on the little house, you can't tell, let me pull this out of here. So on the house, I did decorate the back because I didn't know where I was going to put it, and I can move it around. I used this little die here from Ornate Layers. And then if you notice, the top of the roof of the house is actually the inside from the envelopes. So I took this from the envelopes, and then I also took one of the tags here, and I cut this part of the tag off and taped it to the back of the box, and just made that snow looking thing on the roof. Also, I took these really cool, the 2022 in color enamel dots, and put them all over the roof. And then I put them all over the front of the door here too. I also took some green foil and put it behind that heart. And then this little swirly durly on by the window is from World Map. It's this little doohickey right there. And then I cut the windows with layering squares. It's the smallest little square here. And let's see what else on here. And then I just, on this one, I just put a piece of Blushing Bride behind it. And then, of course, I used all those really cool little candy stickers that they did. So I decided to use a tea light and put it in here. And, of course, there's that really cute candy cane paper, and that is 'Tis the Season. So I'm going to go ahead and put him back in here. Also, I used Wonder of the Season. That is the gold rope that's around the box. I'm also hanging the star, and the star is actually 2 stars, and then I took the rope and just made like a little loop and looped it through the top of the edge of that gold trim, and then snailed it down together so to hang like that nicely. Here's that mesh trim that I use as the tinsel for the Christmas tree. Also, I've got holiday rhinestone jewels on that Christmas tree as well, along with, of course, the real red rhinestone basic jewels. Those are really cool. And then the star elements, which I use like all the time. And then of course I'm using the moose punch to make the little moose. And that is it. This was a really cool little diorama piece. And if you want all the items that I use, go look in the description in my video, and I'll have all these elements here. But this was a really cool project. I'm going to go make some more gift card holders because those were really neat. But this kind of screamed 3D to me, and the box was cute and everything was awesome. So anyway, if you're a first-time subscriber and you like this, well, there's no card to give away, but choose another card from another video and just leave me your email and say, hey, I'm a first-time subscriber. I like the paper pumpkin diorama box, but you're not giving away a card, so just pick a card and see if I've given it away or not. So that'll do it. Thanks. Bye.